Yo, what's good, my G?
You're just out here taking a little one for a drive, innit? What's going on, people, and welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Mr. Midas. Now, you could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you are with me, and I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to be giving away some Game Pass Ultimate codes, so make sure you stay tuned at the end to find out how to win. Congrats to Eamon, Russ Future, and Filthy Gears Gaming, who all won Game Pass Ultimate codes, and they're gassed with it. So make sure you win yours. So if you see my unboxing, you know the incredible people at Microsoft bless me. Yes, me, with a Xbox Series S console.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
That's true.
Yes, Mr. PlayStation himself.
Surprise, motherfucker.
With an Xbox Series S console for review. We're talking next gen, baby. So let's do this. And firstly, I want to shout out Nay Saga and the Nerd Council for making this possible. Now, when I watched the Xbox conference with my Cody Bittersweet, aka Miss Xbox herself, something that really impressed me was the price and specs of the Xbox Series S console. To be able to be part of the next generation consoles for such a low price point is incredible. So I'm super excited to review this little cutie. So let's do this. Now, the Xbox Series S is one of the best looking consoles. It's small, sleek, and smooth. And although I'm personally not a fan of the black circle vent on top, the console fits perfectly in my great entertainment system. Now, the Xbox ecosystem is completely alien to me, and it took me a while to navigate around it. And I had so much fun creating my 3D avatar, which I thought is a super cool idea. Like, it's dope, and I've never seen one on other consoles. Oh, and can we talk about that fade though? Yeah, you went in. It's sick. Xbox still, it's sick. Now, what's really dope is Xbox kitted us out with a bag of games. I'm talking all types of various titles, and one I was super excited about is Gears. Come on, man, I've always wanted to play Gears of War, and Gears 5 is stunning. Now, the Xbox Series S isn't native 4K, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I thought it was because it looks incredible. Like, the 1440p is just up there, and it was just gleaming on my 4K TV. Now, Microsoft is highly praised for their Xbox controllers, and I keep it 100, it felt a little alien to me at first.
Hold up. Are you really trying to do an Xbox Series S review without me? Bittersweet, Queen of Xbox. Be serious.
So let's get into some Xbox Series X stats and facts. As it is a new gen console, we have got games optimized, which will have faster loading times and steadier frame rates. You'll be able to change in between your games as if you were changing in between apps, most of which will have little to no load times, which is absolutely amazing. We'll get on to how they do that in a bit. So we have a next-gen custom processor which works alongside technology such as VRS, which is variable rate shading, a DirectX ray tracing system, which is the simulation of natural light. This is really exciting because this is the best ray tracing system that we have seen to date. This means that games are capable of dynamic, realistic environments with accurate reflections, acoustics, and that sort of thing, all in real time. This is so sick and is going to majorly enhance your gaming experience. As I say, we have next-gen frame rates, which is up to 60 FPS on the Xbox Series S, and optimized games will look absolutely amazing. Something else we mentioned was the load times. So the Xbox Velocity architecture combines a custom SSD and integrated software to make those load times super quick, if not non-existent. I can't wait to try this software. You'll be able to just flick between your different games without having to think twice. The Xbox Series S is a digital console, which is very exciting because for the first time ever, all games, saves, and backups are all in the cloud, absolutely safe, secure, and ready for you to play whenever you want. The Xbox Series S is fully backwards compatible with all other games and peripherals from Xbox. This is so exciting because Xbox actually hired an entire new team to focus on remastering some of those classic games to absolutely optimize that experience for you. So my name is Bittersweet. If you ever want to come and chat to me about Xbox, you can find me on all the socials at bittersweetam_ and on Twitch, bittersweetam. Come join the late night gang.
Thank you, Bittersweet. Come on, man. There's no way I could do my Xbox Series S review without you. So thank you for all your facts and information. Now, out of all of the titles they gave us, playing Gears is when the controller started to click for me. And the games load super fast. I'm talking the quick resume is a mad thing. Super duper fast to bounce between games, and it's so highly impressive, which shows why the SSD card is so important. Now, lots of you asked me questions, but I only had time for a few. Now, Payne Jar on Instagram asked for FIFA 21 footage, but unfortunately I didn't have time. But I will reach out to EA and definitely give a copy away of the game on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed to try and win that. Now, one thing I think that was a bit ridiculous is the controller actually comes with batteries, like real-time batteries. Like, come on, Microsoft. Now, the Series S is a digital only console, so obviously no need for discs, and this is why Game Pass is so important. Game Pass is basically the Netflix of gaming. You can play over 100 titles from Xbox's first party, various third parties, and even EA titles, and it is incredible that you're able to download so many games and play them on a subscription service that is so cheap. And this is becoming the formula of Microsoft, and I feel like it really wins with the Series S. And I am so impressed that you're able to get a next gen console that's almost 4K for £250, fam. Like, next gen for $250 is crazy. Like, if we break that down, a Nintendo Switch costs like $270. Currently, a PlayStation 4 is $250. An Xbox One right now is $250. And I know none of these are digital consoles and they have bigger hard drives, but I'm talking next gen, basically 4K and a crazy GPU. Now, big man thing, I didn't grow up with no silver spoon in my mouth. Families that are poorer, like, it's really made me happy that Microsoft has come out with a console that's cost effective. And if you're not that bothered about first party titles, and like lots of people, you just play the third party titles like the Ubisoft games, the EA games, the FIFAs, the Maddens, like, this is a very good price point for you to come into the next generation. Now, unfortunately, it has a much smaller hard drive than the Xbox Series X, so it's going to be one of those ones where you're going to have to either be deleting the games or buy an external hard drive. Now, buying an external hard drive for me makes no sense because it is very expensive, so I think being able to delete games makes sense. Like, I was able to download 5 big console games and it took half of the hard drive. So 5 games and you delete the ones that you don't really need isn't much of an issue. Now, Navina Whitaker, that's my sis, asks, what is the top 3 games you're most looking forward to playing? Well, I would say cross-genre games that I'm really excited for is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, I can't wait to get that Viking life on. Cyberpunk 2077, we're talking first-person shooter JRPG from CD Projekt Red. That one is going to blow everyone's mind. And I'm really interested in Yakuza. Like, I've never played Yakuza before, and I'm really excited to actually really get into Yakuza and not feel I don't understand the story because of everything from before. Sir Wilf on Instagram asks, what is your favorite thing about the Series S? I'd say my favorite thing so far is the quick loading. Like, being able to get into a game so quick is amazing to me. I love to be able to just jump in and it's just a quick thing. So I'm really excited for my time with the Series S, and I definitely think this is definitely a console for anyone who is new to content creating, and like 2020 has been a difficult year, so you don't want to be able to spend too much money and you're still in next gen. Maybe someone who doesn't care too much about first parties. Xbox obviously have bought Bethesda, so you're going to have some big first party titles, but they're not here right now, so it's going to be the machine for those great third party. Certainly brought me into the Xbox ecosystem. I'm not enough to no longer play a PlayStation. Like, I'm still going to be a PlayStation guy and I still love those first party titles, but Xbox, for the first time ever, you've interested me, and that is a huge thing, because I never thought that would be possible. And that's it. That is my review of the Xbox Series S. Now, I'm not the only amazing dope creator who's doing some content on it, so you need to check all of these creators right here. All of their links will be in the bio, because they've all got their own opinions on the Xbox Series S or Xbox Series X. Now, thank you so much for joining. You've been for the whole ride, and now it's time to find out how you win yourself a Game Pass Ultimate code of 3-month subscription. And it's easy. All you need to do is make sure you're subscribed. Yes, I will be checking. And in the comments, tell me what game you want to play on the next generation console, and just leave your social media at Instagram, Twitter, whatever, just so I can hit you up. And that's it. I've been Mr. Midas. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end of this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, give it a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking about the Series S and if you're going to purchase one yourself. And finally, I will see you next time. Peace, baby.